What's up, everyone? Here to review Attack on Titan episode 22, and honestly, this week's episode, pretty simple. There's like three parts in it that are very important, so I'll let you guys know those right now. First, we have the part with Levi and Misaka at the beginning with the female Titan. Then we have the whole like collect the dead bodies things, and then at the end we have like showing the despair of the survey corps when they're walking back through the town, and that's honestly pretty much is the episode. Like the stuff in between, it was somewhat interesting, but I don't know. I've even heard from other people that was filler, so not too important. But anyways, I'll get into what I thought about the episode. So, oh my gosh, like this man Levi is insane. Like, oh my gosh, he doesn't even move like a human. And it just makes me think back to what somebody said to Misaka when they saw her like doing really well with the Titans and just like beasting on them. When the guy says, what do you have to go through to like be that fluent with these Titans? And it just makes me think, because even Misaka was in shock, like, oh my gosh, he is fast. And it just really makes me wonder, like, what has Levi went through? Like, honestly, he's probably the person that I want to know the most about as of right now, because my gosh, the way he tore that Titan limb from limb, it didn't even have time to react. And oh man, it just kind of showed Misaka's like immaturity a little bit also, with her trying to kill the Titan and because of Aaron. But like it just really showed like his skill level and how level-headed he is, how he analyzed the situation to notice she was gonna do that, save her, and still like get the job done. Oh my gosh, like Levi obviously is easily the most combat savvy character when it comes to the 3D gear that we've ever seen. And it also makes me wonder, like, how are people like Erwin and other people in the survey corps at the top? So yeah, it definitely makes me wonder that. But right after that, we get the whole Levi thing, and they get Aaron back, which was super sweet. We go over to like the rest of the survey corps, and they're pretty much just picking up dead bodies, saying they can never get used to it. Everybody's like wow. Then there are these people, they can't find 5 dead bodies, and this one guy's freaking out, saying he wants to find the dead body. And he said something that I didn't know that was important. He said that, are you guys like, do you guys have human feelings? And I do want to say this. Last week, a lot of people said that they thought that Levi didn't care when he was going by his like crew. And in my opinion, I think he did. He just is like, that's his way of doing it. Like, he holds it in. I don't think he's an emotional guy. And I think what we saw him do to the female Titan was his representation of anger, and we saw what he did. And man, it just really makes me wonder, like, people like Erwin, like, how do they really feel about this? Because they're so numb to this at this point. They've been alive and around these Titans for over 5 years. Like, just what is wrong with them? Because they really aren't human anymore, it seems like they have no feelings. But I definitely think Levi does, because oh man, when we get back to the town, this part made me feel the worst. It was a depressing episode when Petra's dad, oh my gosh, that was so horrible, and he did not know how to react. And one thing that I noticed that Connie says, that I was thinking about this, like, how do you go back to living like a normal person? How? Like, after you see all this, like, how do you go back to living normal? Like, he even says, I don't think I could go back. Because like, when you see all that, how it's just like in real war, how some veterans say like they can't like fit in with society. Like, I truly believe that, because after you see something so gruesome and something so horrific, like, how can you mold back into society? But anyways, back where I was saying before, pretty much the guy wants to get the dead body, and they say that call him MIA, and the guy's mad, and that's when he says, "Are you even human anymore?" So they're on their way back, and these Titans pretty much like. Oh, I have to say something that when they were getting the dead bodies, was this not just me? That one of the dead bodies is definitely who that Titan was. I noticed I've watched a couple people's reviews already, and I noticed nobody really noticed that there were bite marks on that dead body. So clearly, that was that Titan. And I noticed when they were dumping the dead bodies off to get rid of those last Titans, that one of them, a lot of people, it did look like Petra, but I thought I saw the person who was the Titan. And it just really makes me wonder, like, was that the Titan, or was that Petra, or what was going on with that? But let me know if that was just me who called that. But this is just what I think. But that's pretty much the episode. Right after that, they walk in, and everybody's like, "You're wasting our money," and all this stuff like that. There's even fewer than before, and there's just a huge mess back there, and Aaron's actually about to start going off on people. That's what I love about Aaron. He's about to start going off at people. And then he sees this kid and this girl, man. Because they had a little flashback before of like them watching the Survey Corps or whatever, and thinking they're so cool, blah blah blah. And he sees this kid with the chip too, who reminds him of himself. And I don't know, he just is like, wow, like I can't do that, because kind of like he's a role model now. And I thought that was really cool. And besides that, I like how they summed this part up really quick. Armin says they have to go back to the capital, and Aaron's being returned to the government. So it just makes me wonder, like, what is going to happen next? Like, I really have no idea. So yeah, honestly, that expedition was horrible. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like plot wise it was horrible, but like, they didn't do shit at all. And like they said, they just left that morning. Like, my gosh, I feel bad for them, but that's all I have. And thanks.